Hello friends, welcome back to Football News with the latest headlines around the game. PSG are trying to get rid of Mbappe, and Real Madrid have lost another leader for a while. Don't forget to like this episode and subscribe so you don't miss any news. Let's get the show on the pitch. Several agents have contacted Eden Hazard's representatives to offer him a move to Marseille, Nice or Lille. He wants to end his career, but his entourage is trying to persuade him to change his mind. After Gabriel Vega's transfer collapsed, Napoli have agreed to sign Jesper Lindström from Eintracht for 25 million euros. The player will sign a 5-year contract. Here we go! Al-Ittihad, coached by Steven Gerrard, made West Ham an offer for Michail Antonio, but the club rejected it. The Saudis are planning to make a new bid. As Abde may leave Barcelona before the transfer window closes, he is unhappy that he did not play against Villarreal. 19-year-old Lille centre mid Carlos Baleba arrived in England to undergo a medical before his transfer to Brighton for 27 plus 3 million euros. Bayern Munich have started negotiations with Chelsea over centre-back Trevoh Chalobah. The Londoners are open to selling their player. Barcelona centre-back Eric Garcia is close to leaving for Girona on a 1-year loan. Arsenal veteran Rob Holding will leave Arsenal within the last 2 days of the transfer window. He has offers from several clubs in Spain. The 27-year-old Englishman has been playing for the Gunners since 2016. Bayern Munich are considering AC Milan right-back Pierre Kalulu as a replacement for Benjamin Pavard, who is close to joining Inter. The deal is a loan with an option to buy. Premier League newcomer Burnley have started negotiations with Milan over the transfer of Divock Origi. For the Belgian, returning to the Premier League is a priority, so he is open to this move. Midfielder Matheus Nunes missed Wolverhampton's training as he demands a transfer to Manchester City. Wolves won 60 million plus bonuses for their player. Leicester and Fulham have reached an agreement on the transfer of wingback Timothy Castagne for £15 million plus bonuses. The Belgian will sign a 4-year contract. The legendary Sergio Ramos is one step away from signing for Galatasaray. The Turkish club have prepared a contract until the summer of 2024 with an option for another year. Nottingham Forest offered Benfica 9 million euros plus bonuses for goalkeeper Odysseas Vlachodimos. Manchester United were interested as well. Milan winger Alexis Saelemaekers is very close to transfer to Bologna. The clubs have already reached a verbal agreement, and today they are expected to finalize the deal. Barcelona have given Manchester United the green light to negotiate with the left-back Marcos Alonso, but the player has no desire to leave the club. Legendary Manuel Neuer has resumed training with Bayern's first team. He may return on the pitch after the international break. Barcelona centre-back Clement Lenglet will return to one of the Sevilla clubs on loan. Sevilla is the favorite to get him, but Betis is also an option. Despite the interest from Barcelona, Giovanni Lo Celso's transfer is almost impossible. The Argentinian is likely to stay at Spurs until at least the winter. Celta acquired Tasos Douvikas, last season's top scorer in Eredivisie, from Utrecht for 12 million euros. He scored 19 goals. Qatar's Al Arabi have made a new offer to PSG for Marco Verratti. The Italian is ready for a transfer, but there is no agreement between the clubs yet. Borussia Dortmund is considering the transfer of Augsburg striker Mirjam Berisha for 15 million euros. Argentinian Matias Soulé has moved from Juventus to Frosinone on loan. According to Romeo Agresti, the same fate awaits Brazilian forward Caio Jorge. Southampton centre-back Lianco has joined Qatar's Al Gharafa club on a 1-year loan. Metz's top scorer Georgi Mikautadze is joining Ajax. Today he will undergo a medical test and sign a contract. Brentford are considering PSV winger Johan Bakayoko and Lyon's Bradley Barcola for the winger position. Chelsea and PSG are also interested in Barcola. Wolverhampton are preparing a £20 million offer to Leicester for former Man City striker Kelechi Iheanacho. Udinese striker Beto has passed a medical before his €30 million transfer to Everton. The Portuguese will sign a 5-year contract. Milan will make a new offer to Porto for Mehdi Taremi, but it'll be less than the €25 million requested by the Portuguese. The Iranian forward insists on moving to Milan. Barcelona have offered a new contract to 20-year-old midfielder Fermin Lopez, who made his La Liga debut last weekend and impressed Xavi in the preseason. Liverpool centre-back Joe Gomez is on Al-Ittihad shortlist. They may soon make an offer for him. Brighton have put their efforts into signing Bayer Leverkusen winger Amin Adli. Negotiations were initiated by the team's head coach Roberto De Zerbi. Roma plan to sign Hugo Lloris or David De Gea as their main goalkeeper since the coaching staff is unhappy with Rui Patricio's performances. Vinicius Jr.'s injury turned out to be worse than it seemed at first. Madrid announced that the Brazilian is out for 6 weeks due to a hip injury. The Spanish Federation has called for the resignation of football official Luis Rubiales. He kissed Spanish national team player Jennifer Hermoso on the lips without mutual consent during the award ceremony after the team won the World Cup. Yesterday, another league round ended in Spain and Italy. Here are the results. Let's move on to the hottest news of the release. It's been a long time since such a big defeat happened in the Madrid derby, which Atletico cost to their rivals from Rayo. In the first half, Antoine Griezmann, Memphis Depay, and Nahuel Molina scored 3 goals against Stole Dimitrievski. After the break, Angel Correa scored a brace, while Alvaro Morata and Marcos Llorente scored a goal each. 7-0. Wow! Inter settled the game against Cagliari before the break. Denzel Dumfries pulled the ball into the corner from Marcus Thuram's pass, and Lautaro Martinez handled the defenders and left the goalkeeper no chance. Inter Miami striker Lionel Messi may be punished for being unavailable or unwilling to talk to the media after the 2-0 victory over the New York Red Bulls. This procedure is mandatory, so Leo could be fined. It should be added that due to international breaks, Messi will also have to miss 3 Inter Miami games this season. Romelu Lukaku joins Roma on loan. The clubs have agreed on all the terms, and today the transfer will be officially announced. To make this happen, Lukaku agreed to a salary cut from 17 to 7.5 million euros per year. Chelsea also added a release clause to the deal, which is worth £37 million. After failing in negotiations with Michael Ollis and Bradley Barcola, Chelsea are ready to return to Barcelona winger Rafinha. The Londoners wanted him back to his Leeds days, but Rafinha is currently unwilling to leave Barcelona. To sign him, Chelsea will have to pay a large amount of money. After Ousmane Dembele's departure, Barcelona was not going to sell the Brazilian, but Lamine Yamal's impressive performances may change Barca's mind. PSG continues to negotiate the transfer of Eintracht star Randal Kolo-Muani. Frankfurt rejected the Parisians' offer of 70 million euros plus bonuses. Eintracht set their own conditions, 80 million plus Hugo Ekitike. PSG took time to think about it and will make a new offer today. The Parisians are expected to agree to the German club's terms. PSG have already lost hope that Kylian Mbappe will extend his contract with the club until the end of the season. The management believe that they have done everything possible. In the last days of the transfer window, PSG will call Real Madrid and announce their terms for Mbappe's transfer. But it's expected that the Madrid club will not sign Kylian now. Real are gonna pick him up as a free agent in the summer of 2024. Al-Ittihad are still trying to sign Mohamed Salah. According to CBS Sports, the Saudi club will offer 100 plus 50 million euros in bonuses for the Egyptian. Al-Ittihad continues to insist on a transfer despite the fact that Liverpool have no intention of selling their player. If the Merseysiders do accept the offer, Salah's transfer will become a record in the history of the Saudi Arabian League, and the player's salary will be comparable to that of Ronaldo, Benzema, and Neymar. But that's not the end. Friends, we recommend you videos from our other channels, so choose to your liking and enjoy. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.